RiverMeadow have been great so far. So we have weeklies with the project manager, the technical team. They're always super helpful and reply to our requests really quickly. Onboarding seems to have been really quick and seamless, and we're currently copying over data as we speak. So quickly jump to the next one. So some of the benefits of using RiverMeadow. So the reason that I chose them for this project was because I knew our AWS team in the US are using RiverMeadow on non-ESC projects, which is always useful to have internal knowledge when it comes to these tools. And a lot of this feedback is also directly from our engineers in the US that have been using RiverMeadow on 4 or 5 migrations over the last 6 months. I think, Arpit, you mentioned this in your RiverMeadow slide, but the OS upgrades, super useful. I think from a Windows point of view, we're doing a lift and shift at the moment. And I think all the way back to Server 2003, they're able to upgrade up to 2022. Other benefits, we've got storage right sizing. So only the blocks that were in use are copied over. So there's no kind of post-migration right sizing of those disks, and you're kind of saving money from day one. Unlike MGN, the kind of end copy is the copy that's done first, and then there's data syncs that update the data on those servers. We're finding this quite useful just in terms of having that 2B environment from day one, and we find the cutover process a lot quicker. You can turn that machine off if your cutover date is a few weeks in the future. You don't have to spend money on that machine running. And another really useful aspect, and I'd say probably you do get more control with RiverMeadow than you would maybe with MGN. So replication is tunable, which means you just have more control over the throughput that's happening on the data sync. I know some of our colleagues in the US were happy about this because they've got customers with like really big lines, and they said that they can spin up kind of moderate servers in like 20 to 30 minutes. We are dealing with a customer that's kind of the opposite end of the scale at the moment. Their line out of one of the data centers is not great, and it's also used by their customers. So it gives us the opportunity just to kind of throttle that into a kind of 10% ratio. And then when it comes to weekends and evenings, it's really flexible. We can just scale that up. But yeah, overall, so far, fantastic experience with RiverMeadow. I think the project's going well. The communication with the guys over at RiverMeadow has been great. So yeah, it's a recommended partner from Slalom.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Terry, for sharing the insight. And as Terry was highlighting, RiverMeadow has been quite proactive in terms of working with Slalom and with the AWS team to make sure that the customer is getting the benefit. Yeah, and any questions around any queries, they are very quick to reply on to as well. So thanks again. Thanks a lot, Terry, for bringing this case study to our partner community. Thanks a lot. So what's next? So AWS funded and validated. So what should we do when we have the opportunity if we want to leverage the ISV tools? So the qualifying criteria is, first of all, that their migration or modernization opportunity should be greater than 125K as an ARR. Yeah, any customer segment, any industry. You should have the migration and modernization competency, and you should be an MAP eligible partner. This is quite important. The one-tier model only. Yeah, requester of the ISV tool has direct